came to Elisha. The one thing I want you to understand is a prophetic word, sacred prophetic word, preserves a household, a life, a nation. And when the Syrian commander came to Elisha, he wanted to know what it would take for him to be rid of the leprosy. That's all he wanted. That was his crisis. Every one of you has a crisis. We are facing a global crisis, as we all know. Now, what is the answer? We've looked to leaders who have hidden and run from the voices of intimidation. God says there's only one thing that'll keep you. My word. Spoken through the mouths of his leaders. You can go, if you wish, to Revelation and constantly bombard the people's minds with it's the end of the world. Or you can dig a little deeper and realize that God has not finished with this marble, this globe that sits in the universe, inhabited by lives and souls and expressions and songs and tears, while the other planets look on uninhabited. Angels look, and to their great pleasure they see light, life coming from the souls of men who have chosen to serve him. Instead, we have leaders out there that look to the darkness and the bad and the evil and play on it till his house has become a den of thieves. You're not going to come to this den and hear any bad news. You'll hear truth, and that truth may be that there would be an earthquake or there will be something that'll happen. But ultimately, out of it will come redemption. Because God does not destroy. God always restores. Naaman, the Syrian commander, came to Elisha. What will it take to receive my miracle? In his mind, he had presupposed that he would wave his hand over the leprosy, because that's what he'd conjured up as a religious act or deed from a prophet. Instead, Elisha does what prophets do well. They poke that one area that is weak. That's the very thing that's stopping him from getting his miracle. Elisha says to Naaman, I want you to go to the river Jordan. Naaman immediately gets defensive. What? There are greater rivers where I come from. And he says to him, not only will you dip yourself in that water and wash yourself once, but you'll do it 7 times. Adding coals to the fire. Naaman says, there are better rivers where I come from. Ciao, I'm going. And his servants come to him and say, the prophet has given you a solution. Or where is it in the law? Where is it in the prophets? No, this is a prophetic word that will give you preservation, that will preserve you. What will preserve our nation? You can look to the men's swords and the strength of their legs. It does not impress God, but what impresses the Lord most is when somebody stands before him with a humble heart and cries out to him and praises him and says, there is no other that can save us or redeem us. That is what I'm talking about. Today, I'm saying to you from the Spirit of God, he will preserve our nation and our nations if we will trust in what he has offered as a solution. And it's all in the Word. Naaman eventually listens to his servants and goes to the river Jordan. He's got a river problem. And he dips himself, washes himself once, twice, 3, 5, 6, 7 times, gets out, and he's free of leprosy. What we need from God as a nation and as a people and as a global community, what we need is a word from God. What will it take to rid us of this leprosy? Yes, we can scream from pulpits, we can condemn from national medias. It doesn't make any difference. Well, it makes a difference, yes. But what we need is, God, what is it that you want us to do? And if it be crazy, we'll do it. And that's what a prophetic word will do. It'll make you do something perhaps that you don't want to do, but it'll preserve you.